Hey, this nice gentleman met me at Cake Man Raven.
Yeah, Cake Man Raven.
And you took some pictures there, and I saw your Instagram. It's pretty cool. So, what's your name?
Taiwo.
Taiwo. Yes, tough Nigerian name, but I think I will take a crack on it. Basically, this dude does acting, modeling, and photography and filmmaking. And am I missing anything?
And spreading love.
Okay. Okay. What's your story? Can you get the audience excited about what you do?
Sure, definitely. So my story is I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. First generation. I'm a first generation of Nigerian parents. A lot of struggle.
How old is your son?
My son, newborn son. Peace. Oh my gosh. So I have a newborn son. His name is Peace. He is 7 months, about to be 8 months. So it's been a journey seeing the growth of this child because it's taught me patience. Like huge amounts of patience.
As a photographer, do you take pictures every day? Because my son is right here, and I try document pretty much every day of his life. So one day I'm gonna I have a series how he learned how to do the swimming, and now he's coming to me. Oh,
that's love. See, that's love. That's love. He heard you talking about that's love.
Yes. So he comes with me to those productions.
How you doing, Gary?
Yes. So go ahead. Tell.
So yeah, I take pictures of him all the time. I like to document certain things about him. I want him to be able to see these documentaries about him, so that way he never forgets where he comes from, how he grew, what he's learned along the way, and that he's always able to, access these memories, these digital memories that we create. At the same time, taking pictures, I'd like to find the beauty and childlike look in everybody that I take pictures of, because I feel like we're all just grown children, So photography is definitely one of those tools in my life that allows me to just play.
As a kind of fellow filmmaker, I learn, I register for the casting networks and the central castings. I don't know if you know about those places, and I get some gigs for him, obviously, and for me, and maybe I don't know if you ever join those acting community, but there are plenty of background work and sometimes commercial. A friend of mine just this morning booked her participation in the US what do you call the Super Bowl commercial, which is a very big deal. So she will get quite a few residuals, and she just got it from Central Casting. So that was, and Central Castings is free. So that's a plug-in for Central Castings. I guess.
I've signed up. I still haven't got a gig yet, but I'm waiting for it.
Talk about the pictures that you took at the Raven.
Big shout out to Cake Man Raven. The first time meeting him, he's a celebrity baker.
Yes.
Specialized in red velvet cupcakes, cakes. Listen, you have one of those, your life will change. So we took pictures for his event because he returned back to Harlem. He started in Harlem, he moved to Brooklyn, and then he went back to Harlem. And it was a launch event for a pop-up. And I mean, this is where I met Alexander, and we were just taking pictures. It was an all-white event, and then the second day was a masquerade event, and then the third day was a brunch. So big shout out to him because he's doing big things in the city.
And Rick Davey brought you, right?
Yes. Also, Rick Davey, my mentor, I love you. I love you.
I took him the other day to the YouTube space. We're supposed to film actually at YouTube space, but it's kind of difficult things to follow through there. So we're at Brick today.
Yeah, Rick Davey is a guy to know. The Brooklyn Fashion Week is coming up in October. So we've been doing a lot of things. Over the weekend, we did a commercial for a restaurant. So that's what we're working on now.
As a photographer, what is your style?
My style is, I like candid moments. I like to find when you can't time it, but you look for when it's about to happen. Like you can almost, just like in a movie, you can almost predict the next scene. You almost can predict like what's about to take place in that conversation. So I look for those moments where it's like, oh my God, you captured that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was filming the other day the US Open, and I was like right in the first row with my telescopic fancy lens, and the ball hit my camera like right there, so no more lens, and the mount is like cracked. So I just
Was
order.
it a direct shot? Like,
Yeah, direct. Yeah, the ball is traveling really fast. Like I think that the guys kind of send it much faster than the girls, but I was the female. Scene, and it's like what's your favorite lens camera? Like, what's your setup?
So I like to use a 50 millimeter, for portraits, because I guess it's really up close and it's personal. Like you can't avoid the look when you get it. When you get headshots from that, you know, some people give you like the most dynamic look with the 50 millimeter. And
Nice.
I can't catch that with the zoom lens because I have to be far away.
When you film your son, it's babies do not open their eyes much as fast as adults, so we're not allowed to use a flash and to like or like what do you use like to light up the newborn other than sun?
Well, because of who he is, I like the natural sun on him because he looks like nature when you look at him. I don't know, it's just weird. But if not, sometimes he's sitting down in certain places where, you know, the light from the lamps is bouncing off the wall, so we could use that. A lot of reflectors. I don't really have a setup for him because, again, he's young and I don't want his eyes to go like bonkers, you know. But yeah, like natural light is the best. You can't escape it, I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
The golden hour.
Do you want to tell them your Instagram?
Yes, you can follow me at WoTaiga. That's WOTAIGA on Instagram, and that's almost everywhere you can find me. You can also check out my music on Spotify. Look up WoTaiga, and you'll find everything. And thank you, Alexander, for this moment. This is special. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. I luckily opened my mic, but the pictures that I saw on his Instagram are pretty awesome. I think this guy has quite a bit of future. Definitely check it out. You might see some future photography star. The Fashion Week is coming. You might need a photographer. He's next to me.
Thank you.
And thank you, audience.